One, two, three.
Hi guys! So this is Akash and we had position on in Zeel as we discussed in yesterday's video. So Arjun was taking care of that trade. Let's listen from him, his experience and trade setup. So Arjun,
So basically, we had short volatility positions in Zeel. The
hmm,
IVs were around 38 last afternoon,
hmm,
and पिछले 2 quarters में the IVs were very high because of all that uncertainty that was going on, and the market was, coming down. So the IVs were around 60 levels, but the usual IVs for this share are at earnings are around 40 only. So we thought
hmm,
the IVs were
right,
decent enough to short, but then did not have too much of a comfort on Zeel. So we kept the
hmm,
position size a little, less than what we usually do.
yes, right,
So we expected there to be a 10 to 15% IV crush.
hmm,
The IVs to come down from 38 to 34, 33. And the
hmm,
IVs are down to those levels.
yeah.
But Zeel posted spectacular numbers last evening.
And like last time also,
Yeah.
there was no big move. We were
Yeah.
afraid in last time also. The numbers
Because
were so good.
the numbers were so good that their profits beat the highest of the highest estimates.
This time.
So we thought there would be a good up move in Zeel, and there would be probably a 5 to 6% up move in Zeel. Zee opened around 3% up, but it could not sustain on those levels. So the positions we had, they never showed a loss, even in the morning when Zee was up 3%. The positions were fine, but
Because
what?
we got the IV crash.
Yeah,
Delta
yeah.
couldn't beat the
But
Vega.
at that point we did not exit the positions. We just managed our delta slightly, and now we are comfortably in profit, and we've taken off some of the positions, and the rest we are carrying on because we expect the IVs to further go down, and that is it. And I think
And
Akash,
we could have stayed in the trade for a little longer if IVs were good. But
yeah,
we whenever we take off a trade, we look at from few perspective. Like, would I start this trade right now?
right,
Will I be willing to short
exactly,
Zeel at 35 IV?
yeah.
We won't do that.
Exactly. You
We
you
won't
should
do
ask
that.
yourself, will you go in the trade right now? If the answer is yes, hold on to your position.
Otherwise,
If the
just
answer is no,
cut the
there
shit.
is no point. You are
There's
just
no point.
betting against hope then that
Yeah.
hopefully the position will come in my favor, and we do not like to rely much on hope.
And because in this season, earnings season, we like to redeploy our capital back to
Right.
back. That's why we don't
There are so
carry.
many opportunities,
Yeah.
to go in, and there's no point to keep your capital stuck in one place and keep
Yeah.
on fighting and adding more capital.
But most of the time we keep few trades on
Yeah.
in scripts, except in index. We are not having any trade in index for fucking 2 months, no?
We've barely had any positions in
Yeah,
index.
we just
And,
keep
and
few
I think
positions
good
just to
we
track market.
good we did not have because the realized volatility
It's
over
much
there
more.
is much more than the implied.
And if you guys have noticed, there is a change in volatility structure in market. What used to happen now? See, if you guys will compare the IVs from the last quarter to this quarter, you will find a completely different picture.
True.
Last time we shorted Zeel at 55 IV, and before that we shorted Zeel at 60 IV.
Yes.
We cannot compare current 40 IV with those IVs.
And
Because,
even those 60 IVs,
yeah,
did they immediately drop?
yes. See what happens when a script is of 30 IV,
Yeah.
and you get to short that script at 50 IV, you will see the drastic volatility contraction next day. But if the volatility is at the lower end, for
Yeah.
example, if the 30 IV script is trading at 40 IV, you won't see that
That much
going
of
back to
a-
30
True.
next day. It will go back to 35, and it will take 3-4 days to go back to 30.
True.
Look at the Infosys and TCS. Infi is a 25 IV script.
Yeah.
Now look at the IV. It's below
Back to-
25.
back to 25.
And TCS is a 22 IV script. Now look at the IVs.
Yeah.
So when we started this earnings season, we were looking at the last 2 quarters IVs.
Yeah.
So we were not getting the true picture. But
they
now
were exceptionally high in last 2 quarters
Yeah.
because of overall uncertainty in the market.
that's why we had a huge gain last time. I mean,
Yeah.
we cannot compare
The
our
premiums
profit
were
of
too
last
much.
quarter with this quarter, no? धंधा थोड़ा slow चल रहा है.
But thankfully the earnings have been generous.
Yeah.
अभी तक.
And you see TCS, Infi, IndusInd Bank, and you look at the every earnings so far, sellers are making money. So the time will soon come that the buyer will make money. So
This cannot go on
take care of
forever,
your
yeah.
size. It cannot go forever. Otherwise, nobody will come and buy from
Why
us,
will
man.
anyone buy options?
Yeah.
So it is not that selling is the holy grail,
Yeah.
but if you know what you're doing, if you know what kind of options you're shorting or what IV you're buying, you have a
Yes.
view on the script,
Yep.
then you can make money.
Yes.
Otherwise,
So
blindly
be,
shorting
yeah,
or going long,
yes,
it
be
does
it
not
a
work.
buying or selling, anybody can make
Anybody
money.
can make money.
Anybody can make money.
Yeah.
You have to put in efforts, no?
True.
So let's close it. No?
I think that is it. And
That is it, guys.
if
And,
you had a position in Zeel, we would love to know how you managed it, how you adjusted it, or
yeah.
what the trade was. So
But it's very Zeel ke andar there was nothing to adjust. It was a clean trade. You
it
get
was
in
a
and
clean,
get
yeah.
out. Yeah. Right. All right, guys. But maybe people would have to
Rather, actually, most of the trades have been like this: get in,
yeah,
get out.
yeah. But IndusInd, if we would have stayed in IndusInd, we could have incurred losses.
Yeah.
Huh? We got at the right time.
That's where your view comes in.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah,
Maybe
tomorrow.
in the evening.
See
Whenever
you,
we get the
rather
time.
see you every day because
See you
earnings
every
are
day.
coming in every day.
All right, guys. Be a profitable trader.